A very good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. I just want to double check that, can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, Vipin, we can hear you.
All right. Somehow I could not hear the audio of the previous video, what you played. Maybe if we get time, maybe we can replay it once again. So first and foremost, thanks once again for taking out your time today to listen to us from a Success 360 perspective. So we have something very interesting for you today to share with. This is specifically for you to be successful in the role what you are playing day in, day out, as a freelancer, as a resource at a customer environment, or looking for an opportunity when you get something like an infrastructure management or observability, and you need a tool to help and support your day in, day out job so that you can do an exceptionally great thing at your work. So without much delay, let me introduce Gautam. He's our customer success lead. He's going to walk you through how you can take this journey ahead. Over to you, Gautam.
Thank you, Vipin, and good morning and good evening to all. And let me jump into what Success 360 and what are the things which we have it in Success 360. So before going to that, so let me explain some of the hindrance that you may face while doing your day-to-day activities in the infrastructure based on the roles you are going to play. So for example, you may have multiple data, having it in different sources, and you don't have the unified view of that. And also collecting all those information and put it into a single system, maybe a cumbersome process, as well as there may be a issue of a problems there. And also, so for managing all those information, you need an insights from an particular application or an platform, so that you can make a decision out of it. Okay, so you have a raw data, but you don't have any decision making insights. Okay, so that may be another problem you may face on daily activities. And also, so you can see while you're doing your activities on daily basis. So, so in the infrastructure, you may notice like most of the resources are not optimized. Okay, so that may lead to security vulnerabilities, and also it affects the cost of the organization as well. So these are the few problems you may come across on the daily basis. So that let us see like how the Success 360 from ZENfra is going to address those. Okay, so before going to that, let me explain you what is the Success 360. Okay, so ZENfra has supporting multiple devices, almost 42 different types of devices. You may see it here. So including server, storage, CMDB, user data. So we have multiple things, multiple devices comes in. So we collect all those data from these devices in a data platform. Okay, from the data platform, so we categorize products. Based out of like what it is going to deliver. It may be called it as a product suite. So from this product suite, for example, so we have six product suites here. After that, we create packages. Okay, so each and individual things we have a success formula, right? We took this success formula and created a particular package called Success 360. Okay, and for each and every product suites, we have multiple packages based out of the unique use cases that particular product should have. But today we'll see what is Success 360, and it is how it is going to help you out. Okay. So what is Success 360? Success 360 has, I already said, right? So all the success formula from different product suites like the observability, inventory assessment, migration management, or a user risk, or a vulnerability management, everything put together. We collected that formula and outline of that formula, and we provided you a package called Success 360. From that, you can do your discover all those data, and you'll be providing you an asset inventory, the capacity management. So, and if you want to see on-prem and multi-cloud economics. That is, what is the running cost? And if you want to migrate from on-prem to cloud, what is the cost occurs? Which region to, which cloud vendor to go to, which region to choose? All those informations. The user risk, you may see like which is inside a threat. For example, who's the vulnerable user inside the organization, how to identify it, and how to give the privileges who's inside the organization. So that comes under the user risk and threat intelligence. And security and vulnerability assessment, you may know hardware, software vulnerabilities based out of CVEM's database. So there will be a vulnerability. So we going to identify it, and we will be providing the recommendation to which kind of version you have to upgrade it to, or tech refreshment you need to do. And the last thing is the cyber resilience and recovery. It will give you like how the backup is happening, and in which location, which devices, and how to recover on any incidents happen. So this all together, we provide recommendation for that. So all put together, we created a package called Success360. Okay. So in Success360, what are the steps involved? There are only 5 steps involved. Let me explain it to you. So first is data collection, the data management. Okay. So in this data management, we can collect data from multiple devices automated. We can by integrations, or if you have a log, we can also collect this log automatically. So we support NAS, FTP, SFTP, and integration, API integrations as well. So we can collect it easily. And from that, you will have an inventory management. So it have all the devices which you have collected, and you can have the connectivity, okay, the end-to-end connectivity or dependencies. So that will be, you will be having it in the inventory management. Okay. So once you have that, so we have data from multiple devices, which is converted into an actionable insight, which will be available in the assessments. Okay. So this is the place where, so you will have all the data lined up. Okay. To like, for example, the data which you need to optimize the resources, or if you want to manage the cost in on-premises or cloud, or how to improve the security, all the information will be available in the assessments. Okay, and the important thing which a ZENfra application holds is this ZENfra intelligence. Okay, and in which you will be having, we'll be having the intelligence which is out of box. So we'll be having those intelligence to provide you the recommendations so that you can proactively act on it. So for example, in case you take vulnerability, so we say, so we'll be providing the recommendation saying that these kind of devices are vulnerable, or it is like nearing end of life or end of support, and you need to need a tech refreshments for that. And before it happens, okay. So this kind of insights, we have it in our Success360 and in the ZENfra platform. Okay, and also, so we have a poll. So that would be launched. In a minute. Fred, please launch the poll. So I ask everybody to, attend the poll and provide your valuable informations there, so that we can take this webinar. Based out of your information, so that we can align according to that. So maybe in a minute you will be having the poll. Okay, so I think it is visible to you. So it is a simple questions. It's the 3 questions we have it here. So any challenges in having holistic view of your infrastructure, and what is your main challenges, okay, that you are facing on day-to-day basis, or you are currently using any tool. So these are simple 3 questions that we are brought up for you. Please answer it. So we'll be having 30 seconds for this. So please vote your poll. Okay, Fred. Do we need any other extra minutes for collecting the poll, Fred?
Yeah, Gautam, give another 30 seconds.
Okay, sure. And Fred, you can also inform me once it's done. Okay. I think, guys, your main problem, so based out of my experience, so you will be facing mainly on the discovery part, I think. So once the data comes in, maybe you can create an intelligence, but the discovery part is the most tedious or a complex process of collecting all those data and have it in a unified view I think, is the most challenging process for you, I think. Is that correct? I mean, you can use the chat or Q&A for posting your questions, or you can, I mean, share your thoughts in the chats as well, so that we can take it as, I mean, more conversational.
So, Gautam, we are done with the poll.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Fred. Okay, so how does ZENfra workflow? I mean, I explained you like what are the 5 steps that we have. So this is the workflow which I have mentioned up here. So for example, as I mentioned, so multiple devices that we have. So maybe that is a server, storage, hybrid cloud, or CMDB. So what are the devices we are supported, like 40 devices. So we can schedule from our ZENfra application so that it goes and collect from these devices. Okay. Okay. And from that, you will have ZENfra analytics. We're running out of it. And also the intelligence to identify the pattern and detect anomalies and generate alerts. So you can create multiple packages out of this product suites, okay, based on the use cases that we hold. Okay. So let us go by step by step. So as I mentioned, so it is in, we mentioned it is an automated data collection. So as I already mentioned, so we collect from server, switch, storage, users, and cloud. And we also provide manual data collection as well to facilitate more flexibility to the system and for you. Okay, so that you can eliminate any manual errors or streamline your data processing. Okay, data management. And second thing is the inventory management. Once all the data is collected, you will have single, I mean, unified view or interface for having all those information. So what are the devices collected, how it is connected, and so all the topology view, you have it in a single view. Okay, and also you can track those things. So like for example, what changes has been made on a day-to-day basis if you collect a log. So you can track the resources as well. Okay, and you can which can be used for the assessment as well in the next process. And also so you can improve the asset life cycle as well. So for example, so when the contract ends, when the end of life and of supports I mean is happening, and before that, so you can have all those information and you can make decision out of it. Okay, for all the devices that you have discovered from a data center. Okay, here, so it is an as I mentioned it earlier, so ZENfra is an AI-based data platform. So here thing is like the insight is the main aspect, so which we provide intelligence to the system for each and every use cases, and comes up and it will throw you out and decision making insights, right? So for example, if you go to capacity analysis, so it shows you like, so which resources is getting filled up and how to optimize it and that information. If you take about FinOps, that is cloud economics, so you can also have the in-depth analysis of all the on-premises as well as cloud assets, and where the I mean spendings are, how to optimize it, how to improve or save the cost. Okay, so and also you can see the resources, how it is utilized, and you can eliminate waste by reallocating or decommissioning it. Okay, and not only that, so our intelligence also provides the compliance management, where the industry regulation or an internal policy, you can create it, or we already have the industry standards in our application. It will show you whether our current I mean data center status is aligned with the compliances that industry regulation holds. And last, the cyber security and the resilience. So as I mentioned, all the vulnerabilities, including user risk, can be captured, and we provide recommendation to overcome it. And the resilience part, so that also, so you monitor all the backups, okay, and where it is saved. And in case of, you can also eliminate redundancies. And also if you want to back up in case of an incident, so it will give you a clear insight, so where the backups are and which backup to be, I mean, restored. Okay, so these are the assessment that Success 360 holds. So these are some sample screenshot you can have. So all the intelligence put together in a visual representation for you. So I mean, it will give you all the insights which I talked about earlier. For example, the storage assessment, the inventories. Okay, so the cloud economics, you can see like, so where the spends are, how much is spending. Okay, what is the top 10 services it spent. So how to optimize it. So all those information we provided here. In the security aspects, how in your discovery part, how many asset has been identified, how many has the vulnerabilities, what state it is, whether it is critical, high or medium, and what is the top 10. So these are the examples which I'm showing you. So the system has multiple insights about it. So for example, based out of the operating system, hardware or installed packages, and also the remediation as well. It will give you the recommendation which version of the things to be upgraded to overcome it. And you can see it like, so total vulnerabilities, how much vulnerabilities are there, for how many percentage of vulnerabilities there are, packages, remediations are available, patches are available. Okay, so how many can be fixed by applying the patches. So all those informations, so it will be given you as an visually represented in a dashboard for you. It is an out-of-box solutions, so no need to configure. You have to import the data and you can visualize all those information. Okay. Okay, from here, so we have different policies, the solution which we provided to different types of organizations, like for example large enterprises, SME, or system integrators and partners, and the individual resources. And this will be explained by Vipin. Handing over to you, Vipin.
Oh, thanks so much, Gautam. I think it was a great set of information. So I just wanted to, with the interest of time, I see some participants here still looking for insights around it. So I just want to make it a little bit simplified for you. So if you're working as a infrastructure engineer or a security assessment person, or you're part of a data center migration process, so we presented this webinar today if you are in any of these roles, because you may end up in doing many of the assessments and discovery as part of the migration process, right? So though this package doesn't include migrations and project management, but ZENfra gives you all set of features in different packages, what we have called ZenPack, right? So Success 360 is nothing but a curated package for you so that you can take the best of all these solutions, what we have in ZENfra, data lake or a data platform, using the AI driven intelligence, you can be really, really successful in your day-to-day job, right? If you're working in a SOC or a security operations center, network operations center, or an infrastructure engineer, your migration consultant, or you are one of the person who is kind of helping the organization to do FinOps or multi-cloud economics, suggesting customers to do, hey, you know what, you're running in AWS, why don't we move this workload to AWS, Azure, or maybe move this into hybrid cloud environment, which is on premises. You name it, pretty much all of that aspects or even beyond Success 360 would cater to, right? And as Gautam rightly mentioned, we can have large enterprises doing this, small, medium enterprises. It could be even for system integrators and partners. And as I really mentioned, if you are an individual resource working as a time-based engagement or a statement of a work, or if you have a workload work order being given from maybe one of these kind of companies, right? So you can use these at your individual capacity or at an organization level, right? So with this information, so you just don't kind of log into 100 other tools which is available. You all that what you need is Success 360, and then you can log in there and get your analytics done. Now, how you do it? It's through the licensing, right? So you have standard license, which is more of a out-of-box solution. You don't need to do any of the configurations or changes there. All that what you need is, as Gautam rightly mentioned, inject the data. Data can be anything. It's your on-premises, cloud, your Active Directory, your CMDB, your licenses, contract, maintenance, subscription, um, all that thing, whatever you have in a CSV file or an Excel file or through syslog servers, you can integrate the way you wanted. And then that's all what you need to do. The system process that information through its intelligence, gives you meaningful insights. Isn't it really a cool stuff for you to do one of the best performance in the organization where you're working, right? Now, if you need a pro license, if you're looking for a pro license, it's nothing but if there are 10 people opting for this particular package and one person does something really good analysis or charts out of this platform, he can share that at a package level and all of the 10 people can access it. An enterprise license for large scale enterprises, it's more of you buy the license at enterprise level, kind of have a Zen collector, which is nothing but a VM sitting there, and then does automatic collection from all the infrastructure what you have, be it compute, storage, network, security, right? So, but the surprising part, as I mentioned, that this is specifically targeted for individuals. You're working as a freelancer or at a individual capacity on a specific period of time for a customer, or if you're looking for an opportunity to work with us where we are placing resources in various companies for these kind of requirements, you will be provided this solution what we have, so you can do a better job there. Now, why don't you look at having a little bit hands dirty by exploring our free trial? So this is nothing but you don't need to pay anything. All that thing what we described right now, it comes to you for free of cost, right? So if you're really keen to get your hands dirty by injecting some of the logs, what do you have, and then kind of create analytics and showcase your leaders and your organization that what you bring it on the table exceptionally different from rest of the resources. There you go. You just need one single solution, which is Success 360 from ZENfra at free of cost. So do let us know if you're interested to go for a free trial to make your life easier in your day-to-day job. So there would be a follow-up email or a form which would be sent to you right after this webinar. So you can reply back. And if you need to know more hands-on demo experiences, how to use this, we're all there to help you and support you with this. All that what you need to do, fill up the form, come back to us, use this trial license, and make that experience better for your work, right? So we have about 5 minutes remaining. So I would request you to please unmute yourself. And if you have any questions, and then probably Gautam at the end can share some of the coordinates for us, for you to reach out to us for any of the questions in the future you may have. He will also drop in our LinkedIn profiles, so you can chat with us via LinkedIn if you want, or if you want to drop an email, he'll share all those coordinates as well. And our websites, you have everything what you require. You can read through it, and happy to help you and support you in making you successful. And do let us know. We do hire people for various engagements in various large enterprises, Fortune 100 companies, Fortune 500 companies, and we provide you this package so that you can make your experience better with your engagement. So do let us know and watch out our page for any of the job opportunities what we have in our organization, and you will be provided Success 360 to make your life easier. So I'll open up for questions if you have any. We would like to make it that easier for you, more successful for you. So don't shy away asking a question, even if it is a silly, simple questions. Nothing is small or big here. You can put your question in the chat window. The folks can read out that question for us, and then we are happy to answer. I see a question coming from Alan. Yes, we can have web-based. All that what we will provide you in trial license is a username and a password. All the insights what you needed, there you go in your browser. And if you're a corporate, if you're really looking for an on-premise install, we are happy to help you at that as well. We also have our own data center hosted platform, not on the cloud. So we have all those flexibilities what you needed. But if you're an independent resource who are looking for using this platform, all that what you need to do, fill up the form, And then we will provide user credentials for a trial period. You can use it and show the results to your organization or at an individual capacity. Or if you're looking for an opportunity to work with it for a fixed engagement or something, we do hire people around the world for various engagements, and we provide the necessary tools and trainings for you to make you successful in that role. Do let us know. I hope that answers. Anyone else? Any question? See, the idea is to make you successful at no cost, right? And of course, over a period of time, if you consistently do it comes with a nominal fee. But at least there's no harm in giving a try and then showing that exceptionally results for your organization, so that you get that due credit for the what you do, probably manually all this while, but you bring in the intelligence via Success360. All right, so why don't we show the contact details on the screen if anybody want to reach out to us on a later part of time. That's our coordinates. You can visit the website. You can contact us if you have any questions, and that's our location. So we're based out of Dallas. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us.
And also, we'll be directly contacting you after this webinar. I mean, so it will be like if you have any clarifications or if you need any support on, understanding Success360. So we are happy to help.
Thank you, Gautam. And I see we are on the top of the hour, but I think initial video, what you played, didn't have the audio. So if you can enable the audio while sharing it and play it once again for the people who is there in the call.
And also launch the poll, Fred, the exit poll.
All right, cool.
Yeah, sure. Now we will launch the poll, and after the poll, the video will be run.
Yep, sure. Guys, there's no harm in trying out this tool. So explore this and let us know if you have any feedback as well. All right, with that, Gautam, thank you so much. Thanks so much for joining, and have a look at this video. It gives you quick summary, a minute or two, to show the functionalities of Success360.
Okay, thank you, Ben. Thank you for explaining the Success360 as well and concluding it. So let me play the video. Give me a minute.
Businesses need more than. In the dynamic landscape of hybrid cloud environments, businesses need more than just data. They need actionable insights. Introducing ZENfra Success360. S360's real-time monitoring ensures you never miss a beat. Track resource capacity, predict future needs, and optimize utilization. Say goodbye to over-provisioning. Our automated inventory management keeps a meticulous record of every asset. From servers to switches, ZENfra knows what you've got, and when changes occur, we've got your back. ZENfra S360 enforces industry best practices. It's like having an expert whispering in your ear. Stay compliant, stay efficient. Security matters. ZENfra detects threats, ensures compliance, and keeps your data fortress strong. Sleep well knowing your defenses are top-notch. Cloud economics simplified. Analyze spending, forecast budgets, and optimize costs. ZENfra S360 helps you make every dollar count. Healthy systems, happy business. ZENfra's health monitoring diagnoses issues, fine-tunes performance, and keeps your infrastructure fit. Join the ZENfra revolution. ZENfra Success360, where data meets wisdom. Discover more at www.zenfra.ai. Unlock the power of S360.
Thank you all.